Hello, Blue Justin here, still Justin, still not blue, and today I'm going to be doing the unboxing that I promised you during my latest haul video of Ghost in the Shell. Right, this is the Ghost in the Shell limited edition, I believe, 4K Steelbook set. It's quite thick, it's not just got Steelbook in there, which again, as I mentioned, I think has different artwork on the Steelbook cover than it was on the front of the slip bit. But it's also got some other goodies in there as well. Just doing the outside first, that's the outside front of the slip, still got the cellophane on, so it might be getting a few reflections. And that's the back. I'll quickly run through I've made a separate note of the special features, etc. It's got a full-length audio commentary with the animation writer and English language script writer Mary Claypool, the animation producer and writer Edric Caldron, the voice of Batu in the franchise Richard Epcar, and the animation historian and critic Charles Solomon. There's Accessing Section 925 Years into the Future featurette, and Landscapes and Dreamscapes, the art and architecture of the Ghost in the Shell featurette. Those are all the new specific special features on this set, as I understand it. It's also got the previously done special features on the well, actually no, that's not true, because sorry, this second list includes everything. This is the special features. Those are the new ones. In addition to those, you've also got production reports, just trailers and digital works, which I presume therefore will all be, which will follow through from the Blu-ray as well. But as it says, the ones I read out before are the brand new featurettes, or features. So those won't be on previously released versions of this. So getting on, the plot is set in 2029. Yes, like that's realistic in 8 years' time. Female cybernetic agent and the Internal Bureau of Investigations are hot on the trail of the Puppet Master, a mysterious and threatening computer virus capable of infiltrating human hosts. Together with her fellow agents from Section 9, they embark on a high-tech race against the time to capture the omnipresent entity. They basically go on to say, therefore, it is celebrated as one of the most critically acclaimed anime films of all time, now for the first time in 4K, and it's based on the comic book by Shirao Masamune. I'm not sure on pronunciation, but he is lauded as one of Japan's leading animation artists, and I would agree with that, because he also did one of my other favourite comic books, comic manga of all time, which is Appleseed, which is incredible. And he also produces some art books called Intron Depot, which I have as well. So he does all his own art as well as creating the manga itself. So let's open this one up, see if I can get into it. I'm going to use a knife, so I'm just going to have a little cut here. Right, I've taken off the bit of cellophane and thrown it casually to one side. That reveals the front with a lot less reflections. As you can see, the box itself, and it's quite sturdy, I'll show you in a minute, is as a matte finish box, and the only effective bit is it's just a little wraparound that is held down by icky sticky stuff, as is the technical phrase that we've all discovered, and that's what's on the back that I showed you earlier. The spine of the box is simply that goes in the shell like that. No age rating marking, which in actual fact everyone seems to do. In actual fact, the law says unless it's beyond a certain thickness, they don't need to, but they just keep on seem to do it. I don't know why. And as I've shown you before, that's the sort of the interesting stuff on it. I'll just take off this piece of wraparound card if I can, very carefully. Yeah, that's it. Pop that over there for now. Keep it out of the way. The back of the case is now that image. You've got the blue is slightly reflective, I think. I mean, I think you can possibly tell just from where I changed the angle that it isn't just a flat coloured blue there. It's sort of got a glow to it. Doesn't really have the same on the front, so that's kind of nice actually. I like that. So let's slide out the goodies from inside. First of all, let's have a look at what's in the, and not the Steelbook. Save that till later. Keep you guessing. That's. Tell you what, I'll show you the title so you can read it. That's the little packet. All the goodies come in, which is nice. Just has a little flip up, flap like that. Hold everything in place. These are your art cards. Let's see if I can get those open easily. Yeah, well, I probably won't be able to get them back in there, so not too worried about that. The back looks like the same design. It's just a printed circuit board type thing. That's one of the traditional pieces of art. I think they used that on the Blu-ray that I've got. Next one. That's a bit tricky. This is another one. This rather famous scene from the film. Both I remember that in both the animated film that this is 1985 and also the live action version. These are both animation drawn, so I hope I don't get into any trouble. That's one, the next art card, and that's the final one. Please don't go around complaining about me. I'm only just trying to show you what the internal contents are like. Right, and on top of that we have a nice shiny fold-up poster. There you go. Work out how to fold back. I should put all those bits away. Right. Just put one of those. And here's the bit that you're interested in. I hope this is why you're watching. This is the Steelbook itself. And I was right, it has a different cover to the step, which I said is quite sturdy, which is nice. And that cover is like that. And I shall give you a little tip back to show you that you've got that surround where the outer section is slightly higher up than the middle, and also you can possibly see there that the title there, the title section is embossed, which is nice. It's sort of embossed as a single word. It's not each individual letter, but where they're close together, they get a single stand up. But some of them have got, so you don't get a little drop in the middle of the G, for example, or the middle of the O, but at the end of each section you do, it drops back down again after that T before the triangle of the in the, and then again there's a jump up to the S. And the back is like that. Yes, that's a debossed section as well, as though you're looking through a window, or the window in the background is looking out, which is really quite nice. That's even doing some debossing on the back of the case, which is pretty unusual in my experience. So the spine is like that. So in full we have front, back, spine, and yeah, I think they do line up. Yes, the circuit boards from the circuit board lines from the front and the back line up with the spine both ways, so that's a full wraparound, which is nice. Disc wise, we have this as our 4K. I don't know why it's got region B written on it, because I'm sure it won't be. It doesn't, normally 4Ks have got a very, very obvious. This one isn't, just the circuit board pattern. However, it does say in small letters just here, it does state Ultra HD, so that is the 4K. Whereas this one's got Blu-ray written in, and it also states it's region B, so I don't know whether the Blu-ray will be locked or not. Rated 15. I'll put that away for a second. Hang on. There's interior artwork. It's absolutely brilliant, but then like they don't go to town on this side because the discs will be covering it. It does actually have art that carries on from the plain side, the uncovered side. So, but it's very subtle in the sense of there's no detail on it, so they're not expecting you to take the discs out so you can sit there and gaze at it a lot. Just pop the discs away. So yeah, that's how it looks internally. The discs there, very nice. Getting a bit more flex than I would like on the I think, don't know if you can hear that, I'm just sort of twisting the back against the, so I'm not quite sure where it's flicking, but it doesn't seem that it's actually loose, and it does all line up. It just feels a bit odd where maybe something hasn't quite locked into place when it's open, but it's not going to be open very much, so I'm just going to stick with that. So yeah, that's Ghost in the Shell. As I think I've often forgotten to say recently, the finish is sort of like it's a satiny type finish. It's not gloss, but it's certainly not matte. I mean, hopefully you can get some sort of idea just by the light reflection doing that. And it's similar on the back. And I shall just put these away back in the nice slip box. So that is the Ghost in the Shell 4K. I think it's limited edition. If it isn't, I shall put something up. But they haven't sold out yet. But I'm not surprised. It's because it's not cheap. I think it's about £40 for this, and I don't believe you can get the, well, I think you can get the 4K without the extra art cards and that, but you can't get the 4K Steelbook without getting this set with the art cards and the hard slip, which is why it's more, which is what the, well, it's not why necessarily, but which is what the excuse they're using for why it will be more expensive than a regular 4K Steelbook. So yeah, that's the completion of my unboxing for this. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if you found it useful and liked it, then hit the like button. I'll tell you that isn't the end actually. I shall quickly point out that the 4K has languages of English, Atmos, Japanese, Atmos and Japanese PCM mono, the original, as well as the commentary. The Blu-ray has the English and Japanese DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and the Japanese PCM, original PCM mono. So that's just last bit I wanted to add, as I forgot to mention before. I think the only subtitles are likely to be English. If they're not, I shall put a streaming thing across the top of the subtitle languages. But if you don't see anything, or I want to put up something because I'm just doing, otherwise I'm just sat here with my finger pointed at the ceiling, I'm sure it'll just say it's likely to be English. So there we go. As I was saying, if you liked it, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel. If you want to find out more about my hauls and upcoming videos, please hit subscribe and the notification bell so you'll be informed about them. Also, I do tend to put up on my Facebook group page for the channel, which has got a link in the description below for, I think, just practically all my videos, so you can get, anytime you want to join that, please do. Also, I'd love more people to join and interact on there, as well as just reading the fact that I've announced something on there that you might not have in advance, that you might not have spotted on when it pops up on YouTube otherwise. But other than that, yeah, please keep on enjoying all the TV, all the films, especially all the anime at the moment, especially if you're interested in that. I've bought quite a lot recently, and I'm picking up the stuff that's relatively affordable. That might give you some ideas if you watch my recent haul videos, if you were interested in picking up some anime that's available at sensible prices. And meantime, obviously, I hope everything is going well for you, and thanks for watching. Cheers. 2029, where's my flying car?